Register within 2 weeks or be expelled from our land, Ekiti tells herdsmen. Ekiti state government has given farmers and herders another 2-week window to register with the state government or be ready to be expelled. Commissioner for Agriculture and Food Security Olabode Adetoyi, who disclosed this in Ado Ekiti on Saturday, said the registration would commence on Sunday. In February, it will be recalled that the state government had conducted a 2-week registration of farmers and herders, but not all of those involved seized the opportunity. Commenting on the development, Adetoyi said the exercise became imperative to ensure that all farmers and herders could be accounted for. He added that the registration was also aimed at ensuring peace between the two groups and bringing incessant clashes between them to an end. According to him, the exercise was in line with the provisions of the National Livestock Transformation Program of the federal government. Adetoyi said incessant clashes between farmers and herders pose dangers to human and food security. Hence, they need to take proactive measures to curb the menace. Special Advisor to Governor Fayemi on Security Matters and Chairman Herders Farmers Peace Committee Ebezina Ogundanas had earlier warned that whoever failed to register would be treated as a criminal. Okay, now, see, this action of threatening doesn't work. Why would you threaten them and be like, going to treat like a criminal? They were actually doing really good by trying to make sure that every farmer and herder is accounted for, but then to now start saying, oh, if you don't do this, we're going to do this. Now, it doesn't work like that. If you're going to be expelled, that is proper action because you've been warned and that is justified for them to send you out. Because really, every state has its laws and you have to abide by those of the state. You can see that in America, there are all different states, but all different states have laws as well, even though it is one America. Director General Office of Transformation and Service Delivery Mobolaji Aluko. I mean, all these titles. I mean, if there's for every letter in the alphabet, for every formation, there is probably a title in the Nigerian government. Like all these titles, yet nothing to show for it. Please. Well, this person told the News Agency of Nigeria that identity cards would be issued to registered farmers and herders free of charge. That's fine, but if they make something like a software online where they don't necessarily have to go to, a center to go get registered, they could literally I'm actually acting a bit too forward. My suggestion was like, okay, you know what? You can go to a cyber cafe, register your name, put your address. But again, is every address accounted for? That's the thing. Your address, your national insurance number, your other things that I think are proof of identity. But again, our country is very behind when it comes to technology, so that will not be a viable option. Let's see the comments that are here. The first person here says citizenship should not be cloak for terrorism and lawlessness. Exactly. Unfortunately, the politicians are simply helping terrorism flourish rather than embracing true federalism. This is a tragedy. It is worse when it is foreigners, not even citizens. True. A very good step if sincerely implemented. Exactly. See, Nigerians can do anything. We have the best ideas. Innovation is literally at an all-time high, but then our environment kills it. And so it's not like as if it's not hard to do. The ideas are there on paper, yes, but then implementation is key. It's like people are saying, oh, people are greedy, corruption. Yes, corruption is everywhere. It's everywhere in the world. But why is it that in some places, let me just say, they hide it better? And at least the people are living good lives and they're not suffering, It's so bad. Someone says, you have once said Ekiti land is for herders. Why did they have to register again? Okay, I don't know who this person's directing this question at or this statement at, but if anyone would like to clarify, that'd be nice. Someone says, hey, register as what again? You cannot control the influx of these terror headsmen. Oh, yes, you can, but then you can because, for example, let's say they have an address, like a proper address that is registered on the system, and they can go and meet the person at any time. And of course, if you have a passport and if you're flying into the state or out of this, I mean, these things can be controlled. Who said? If they've, see, it's not technology. It's hard because technology is not as useful in that area. So it's like, what? Oof, someone here says, even the bad eggs amongst them will also be registered and they will continue their crime. But because they continue their crime and they are registered, they'll be easy to track and they'll be thrown into jail as they should. Even they don't even need to have a registration right now for them to even throw them in jail, because what they're doing is obviously not good and they should be tried. But obviously, if they don't implement the law as they should, and of course, people trying to step on the toes of other government powers and all that, of course, it will never work. Someone here says, let them buy land down and ranches. The land should be on lease, subject to negotiation and time on a timely basis. These things are not hard. They know what to do. I don't understand why this nomadic culture has to continue. It just sets the country behind, too behind. Why? Even if it's because there's land, the land is there. You can literally have a whole piece of land where obviously the weather is good, grass is literally in abundance and food is in abundance. So it's like, if there's a huge piece of land that they're, as this person said, that they're leasing out or whatever, I think it'd be fun. It's business for the indigenes of the state if they're actually giving out the land, and obviously from that can be taxed, and then obviously government revenue. That's it. Somebody here says they will not register because they own the whole country with their constitution. They will cite it for you. Freedom to live anywhere is in the country, even in our forest, as a killer bandit. Oh, hell no. You think the Nigerians can't find loopholes in the same constitution that they are using to abuse? It's a lie. You can't say because you're a citizen, you will not go to a state and be doing anyhow. They should throw you in jail. Again, there are different laws for different states. Actually, I don't understand the constitution that we're running in the country, because you can't tell me that each state has the same set of laws. It doesn't make sense. In America, it's not the same thing. And the American politics and Nigerian politics is very, very similar. It is very similar. Someone else says, thank God, even here on Facebook, Nigeria is already divided. But if I may ask, can a man of 60 years plus still work? If Nigeria can be 60 years plus and we're talking of bad road, no electricity, no good hospital, no school, and people are being chased out of their villages, I think it's time we divide in peace. But Nigeria is a pretty young country, to be honest. But again, that is true. It's not like I think it's not. I don't think age has anything to do with it. It's the people the people make up the country, and that's just it, to be honest. Yeah, another person here says, we all know that the Fulanis aren't original occupants of this country. They came. What? Like, y'all, people need to, I don't know. Fulanis are everywhere in West Africa. So even in a Hausa person, you will find the genes of Fulani in them because they've integrated over the years. All this news of, yes, we can say that, okay, fine, there are foreigners, but you can't say that Fulanis are in one place. They are spread across. It's in the genetics. That's where it is. So again, if you're going to say that, okay, fine, people from different countries who are also Fulani, maybe that is what you mean, like from Niger, from Mali, from Cameroon, Sudan, fine. But then saying that they're not original part of the country, what do you mean? Their genes are integrated in Hausa people, and they've been integrated since the 9th century. And this nomadic cattle thing started in the 16th century. So what are you saying? They've been there even before the country was colonized and even before independence. So this thing of Fulani, no. They're not real Nigerians. Who said people across history, evolution, people inbreed within each other from the same place? Like, please stop making comments like this. It has nothing to do with identity, man. Because at the end of the day, humans in this world, everybody is trash. It's just the implementation and what it can get away with. Unfortunately, everything is rigged. It is what it is. But then to start saying, pointing fingers on what tribe, and who are the real occupants of the country. Excuse you, please. Put what you think about it in the comment section below, and do not forget to like and subscribe.